Daddy. Alright. How's everybody doing today? Oh, hold up. Settings. Alright, I think we're on. Just double check everything. What's going on, guys? Everything's gonna be okay. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, so continuing off from last time. Let's see. Ooh. Oh. Load. Alright. Continuing off from whatchamacallit his name is Joseph. Maybe a little short stream tonight. Just make a bit more progress. Time to meet some more daddies. You know I'm all about that life. Oh, don't crash on me, please. Load. How's everybody's night? Oh boy, please load. I don't think my game can handle the daddy. Splat 2. Oh bully. Oh, there we go. Alright. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See, you're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate them all anyways. Didn't save any for me. The Emmas helped. Right. Well, kiddo, I'm gonna go catch the game, if you catch my drift. Have fun, Dad. Should I keep doing the voices, or should I just read it normally? Well, anyways, wow. I guess I really didn't think this plan through. Not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool, okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? Oh yeah, so I also set up my follower notification, so if you want to unfollow and follow real quick, I got that set up. A big burned out neon sign hangs above tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool ball sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? One beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me a nice cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. It didn't work? Hold up. That's weird. Well, in any case, here's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It was really basic. The bartender slides. Oh, I already read this part. Say, are you Jim or Kim? It's bugging me. I'm Neil. Oh, said twitch.tv/. I awkwardly turned my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favored team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun.
Hey, sailor.
Oh, hello. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass slides up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Oh, good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm twitch.tv/. By the way, I know she is, but I gotta find my dad though. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. So vague.
Hey, sailor.
I like how she keeps saying, "Oh, hey, sailor." Dude, what if that was an option to just sex her? I love someone who knows their way around balls. Oh, and then she got that little hand motion over too. She's like, I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? Buy Mary a drink? Don't buy Mary a drink. You know, I'm a nice guy, so I guess I'll just buy her a drink. I almost reluctantly signal the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now. Oh man, damn. So, what do you want to know? What's your deal? What do you think of the game? And what's the... Dude, you gotta know what the gossip is. You came to the... Whoa, came to the right broad. I'm an observer. I watch people. I see everything, know everyone. Nothing gets past me. So...
Come on.
So what? Come on. I thought you were gonna... Forget what we were talking about. About the gossip? You said nothing gets by you? Oh right, I'm also a steel trap. Confidential to a oh, I thought it said slut. Confidential to a fault. So what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic life. What? Yeah. Yeah, so that just happened. My mom was asking what I'm doing. Told her dating dads. And she gave me like this weird look. She was like... And I'm like... Nothing odd about that, right? If you want an idyllic little life with white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secret, you know? She takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer.
Hey.
Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh no. Oh, I told her I was finding a daddy. Those were my exact words. I was like, I'm trying to find a daddy. I'm dating daddies. Oh, what kind of secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time. Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey, and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. You know, I do have to disagree with that, because based on our win-loss record, I'd say my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. Dude, it's like talking with like a 5-year-old. He's like, my team's better. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple through the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks. I'm twitch.tv/.
Hey.
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Oh, okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. Like a little some of that, you know? You like shots? I like shots. I love shots. Ooh, shots fired. I don't like. It's so stupid. I love shots. Oof. Oh dang. .1 for Robert. Thank God. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. I realize I didn't read that part and I just skipped through. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, twitch.tv/. This guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment his cool leather jacket, compliment his rugged good looks, or compliment his hand tattoo. What hand tattoo? Oh, that's like so hard to see. It's like you have to focus like right below this part. Looks like a little sun. Tattoo? Alright. I like your tattoo. What does it mean? Oh. Man, you give me bad choices. It's a reminder. I wait for him to elaborate, but it seems like he's done talking. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? Oh, my daughter kicked me out of the house, running from my problems, trying to make friends. I'm running from my problems. The usual. I like your style. He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Ha! I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Oh, is he taking me out? Yo! Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, twitch.tv/. So are we doing this or what? What? You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Ah, dude. Are we about to do it, boys? I think we're about to do it. Lay it on smooth. Smile and nod. No thank you. Oh man. Let's smile and nod. Let's do it. I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and locks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, and he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Come on. Robert takes my hand, leads me up the stairs into what I assume his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. He kisses me again, and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. His hands roam down my chest, and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? No, you gotta go. You know, I took the time to go in, so that means I have to go. I gotta go through. No. Good. Robert continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed. Oh ho ho! Hey, Let's have some fun. I just realized my Robert sounds like a reaper. Sunlight streams in between the slats of the blinds. My head is pounding. Something else was pounding, if you catch my drift. Wait a minute. This isn't my old house, or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but I find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun. Yeah, it was. You should go. That's certainly not what I was expecting. Well, talk to you later? Robert cracks a smile. Sure, your clothes are over there.
Hey.
I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably tight. Oh, gee. Unbearably tight, dude. Dude, sex is still on the mind. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I remember. Amanda! Ooh, bad dad. Ooh. Achievement, boys. Ooh, music's pretty good. Anyways, I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda? Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Aw, man. I was kinda hoping you had gotten kidnapped and I was gonna have to come and rescue you. No, I, made a friend at the bar last night and ended up sleeping over at, his place. Where are the Emmas? They left just a little while ago. Oh, you guys have fun? Yeah, watched some movies, ate some snacks, stole a car, you know, usual sleepover stuff. You teens and your larceny. So, this breakfast that's cooking, what's that all about? Besides the eggs on my nipples. Well, there's hash browns, and eggs, and bacon. Can I? Yes, you can have some breakfast. Bless you. Let's give her the good old bless. Bless. Papa bless. Bless you, child. My head throbs. I gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. Ooh, somebody's hungover. Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or... I've just got the thing. Hold on. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. Amanda, what?
Yeah.
Drink this. The pickle juice? Oh, that's not the only thing I drink. Hey. Yep, it's one I used once. Would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. Although I've never tried it before, and won't try it, obviously. Who raised you? Amanda Ann. You give her a stern yet resigned side-eye. I guess that means like one of these. Or like rolling my eyes at her, I guess. Let's give her a stern yet resigned. I eye her suspiciously. I eye the jar of pickles even more suspiciously. This better work. I down a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into my runny egg yolk. Oh, that actually sounds pretty good. I'm starting to feel a little better. Let that be a lesson to you guys. Just don't drink, and you won't have to suffer. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega. He said it was important. Love ya. I'll be there. Knock 'em dead, kiddo.
Nah.
Always do. We do our... Oh, I want a secret handshake. And she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way. Still a little hungover. Dang, dude. So, whoever's watching, I don't know if you guys know, but Mayfair High School was not as clean as this high school. Holy cow. Dude, there's like... Alright, so this is obviously not the first floor because it's going down. Dang, dude, this high school is fresh. Fresh and cleaner than Mayfair, that's for sure. I arrive at Manda's school and check in on the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I feel pretty haggard after not brushing my teeth or shower. Wait, what? But I did shower. What? What? But hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing in his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around. Oh, dang, dude. This guy's like... Dude, do you guys think he's like a furry? This youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid. I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Got him. Alright, wise guy. You gonna help me out or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Oh, dang! Dang, dude's Professor Daddy. They're more creepy looking like Jasper. Jesus. Lucian, don't you have a third period to go to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be twitch.tv/. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desk in the back. Oh, dude, I'm definitely getting stuck in these chairs, dude. It's so hard to, like, get it in and out. Like, this is... Oh. Alright, where were we? Yeah, but, like... I'm, like, that avatar is 100% me. I'm just fat. Well, anyways. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator and J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does a thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everyone. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do that reading and answer the questions or response the one on notice for. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and says, middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know, budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. More like Mr. Fine. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Although recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. She's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. I don't know, I'm gonna be straight up with you. We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. What a stupid name, twitch.tv/. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. Dang, when did I drop the formalities? I went from Mr. Vega to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes? They ever catch that rye? Yes. Dude, I didn't even have to choose anything. It was just like, bam, instant. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to find this so well for me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool, and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can you grab some dinner? Sure thing. Wait, what time is this? Oh, did he? I was like half paying attention. Well, we can make something at home. Let's go to the mall food court. Let's go explore the town. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? Do you have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie. Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I Amanda, she's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yeah. Are you bummed that you guys aren't gonna go to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No! Dad! I can't believe you would!
Ugh.
Dad! I mean, jeez. Why would you? Gross. Sorry. Just asking for a friend. Not that it's me. Dad, he's just my friend. Oh, this yeah, dude. This conversation's so awkward. Like, if I was a dad, I don't know if I'd have that conversation. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Nailed it. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation's over. To the mall then. Boom. Oh, I thought I said eat plenty of crabs. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kinda dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah! Language, missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. Very bad. But also strangely delicious? We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent... Oh my... Ew, fluorescent cheesy goodness. Ugh. Until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Oh no, dude, I don't need to be taught memes, dude. Meme. Which meme? All memes. Oh no, dude. No, my dad's a dad. Oh no. Dude, I think my dad needs to go to college and take that meme class. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are... Oh no, dude. Oh, boys, we're going in on this. Our inside joke shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games... yeah, this is true. Video games will try to jump in on a meme train. Fucking emoji movie. I mean, I didn't say anything. But just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Oh dude, is that boy? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Wanting to go to the goth store? One? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movement of the 70s and 80s? Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time? Oh, that one. Wait, what'd you throw up in the store? Hot topic. They were just dropping names today. Amanda runs into the store with me. Trailing behind her, she makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Oh shit, what up? Speech. Amanda. Speech. Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Natetion. What a stupid name. Amanda Ann Natetion. Nice. Had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her dead goth and be. Oh wow, it's supposed to be a play on Bed Bath and Beyond. Alright, I see you guys. To buy her rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head.
Alright.
Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something to interest myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a dead goth and be. I want to say Bed Bath and Beyond, but I know that's not right. Per used band t-shirts. Look at ironic mugs. Aw, dude, yeah, check the clearance bin first. Yeah, they did just drop the name band. I want to look at the clearance bin. Dude, if I was Rudy, I'd probably look at the band t-shirts. Make sure they're all black. But I'm gonna do the clearance bin. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal. I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. Hell yes I would. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over the cash register. An older gentleman, excuse me, is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse is Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Rudy is a dad. You're a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. It trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh cool! Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. That's so long. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting ghosts. I know, right? You know, it's like my mouth is just as full as that time I slept with Robert. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Caleb and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril of all. Butt sex. Oh no! The ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Almost got it. If you listen closely, it sounds like they're saying, you're gonna die. That's because we're about to die, you. Yeah, this is art. The episode ends, and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Caleb and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Ooh, sleep is important. Make sure you're getting enough. So, the mini games, I'm assuming, are gonna come in later. But I'm not entirely sure when. Supposedly there's like 3 or 4. But yeah, I don't know when we hit that point. I think I'm still early on in the game. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves in one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Oh, ooh. Are you excited to beef up my grilling skills? If there's food, I'm excited. Dude, free food. I don't have to buy anything. That's like the life. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food, and hopefully that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. It's a social butterfly effect. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early just because you said, aww. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. That I can attest to. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs waves through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey! There's Joseph! I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. Oh, jeez. They stare creepily and say nothing. I don't like them. And of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. Did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to. Joseph takes a moment and regains composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, twitch.tv/, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a wine glass that I need to attend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two, enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Hey, twitch.tv/, have you met Brian yet? Who? Hey Brian, come over for a second. Oh man, like, I almost couldn't read that. A man in a loud Hawaiian shirt jogs up to me. Hey, Brian, this is twitch.tv/. He just moved into the neighborhood. Hello. Well, pleased to meet you. Put it there. Brian pulls me into a handshake, engulfing my hand in a vice-like grip. I let out a small squeak after my hand bones had been ground to dust. Not much of a handshake guy, huh? I guess I'm more of a hugger, not a fighter. Which house did you move into? I don't know a voice to give Brian. Dude, yeah, no, this is like the bear character, I think. So you got the you got the bear character, you got the pomp and circumstance kind of character. We met Damien earlier, who's like, I guess, like the vampire looking ass dude. Oh, that's just like mine, but smaller. Oh, that kind of hurts. Is he trying to one-up me? This son of a bitch. I will beat the fuck out of you. My instinctive dad competitiveness kicks into gear. Dude, you know, smaller houses are safer. If there were, say, a tornado, a small house is lowered to the ground. A tornado in Maple Bay? It never hurts to be prepared for tornadoes. Oh, let me introduce you to my daughter. Dude, he like paid no attention to that. A kid peeks out from behind Brian. This is Daisy. Hello! Hi, what grade are you in? 5th grade! We're actually trying to get her to skip 6th grade. Not to brag, but she's pretty smart. Not to brag. That's exactly what bragging is. Amanda's smart too. Thanks, Dad. Well, I'll be around the party if you feel like saying hey later. You got it, bitch. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad, who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. They're gonna talk about weather. Go, do it, make a friend. But how can I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye! Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Oh dang, Robert's here? The guy who kept trying to one-up me. Isn't that the guy who was throwing off the fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Wait, isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Who? Alright, so we got Robert and Brian. Which one? Oh, Brian was the big dude. We got Matt, which is the Lucio guy. We got Hugo, the teacher guy, and Craig. Ooh, excuse me. We got Joseph and Damien, or Burger Time. Burger Time. Burger Time. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes and takes a deep breath and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly, tossing cheese on the patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't notice twitch.tv/, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable. Hey, I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Oh. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Dad jokes. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All the children at the party boo at the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans, we all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all in Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a real great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes all over my head sometimes. Get with it, Natetion. Mr. Twitch.tv/. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Alright. Ooh! Achievement, boys! Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. I felt like I was at a networking event. Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. I mean, I got a burger in me, that's all that counts. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings get you through the other side. We ate rockin' burgers today, and it was good. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some cool other dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how this social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Alright. See, we've been streaming for an hour. I will go another half hour, and maybe we'll switch games. Alright. So Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. No, it seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah. I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted. And be home before midnight. Dang, dude. Oh, I give lenient as hell, fucking, what's it called? Curfews. Be home before midnight, dude. When I was in high school, I had to be home by 10 and be in bed at 11. That shit sucked. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No. I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay. Do you have plans tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff. Dude, let's throw a party. Dude, throw a party. A real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight and you may just have to wait in line. I know the guy at the door. I'll get it, no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun tonight, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Just like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. Oh, that's a reference to Kitchen Hell, or Hell's Kitchen. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon, unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No. It's too soon for that. I'll just send her a little gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Alright, now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? A shout out to Emma B&R, or P&R. Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home, and I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Ugh, yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann! Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I was scared. It was just like when you're Dad. I have to stop myself from tearing up. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Aw, dude, I made my character like a mess. Amanda closes her door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. Well, now, I shouldn't have gone so worked up. Team Nation? Hey, she knows where it's at! Team Nation. Don't remember, guys. Twitch.tv/Team Nation. She gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Oh.
Alright.
Pop it, bless up. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad book?
Dad.
Oh, dude, I feel like, oh man, I am a mess, dude. First, my dad, me as a dad, my character asking about memes. Now I'm asking about Dad book, which is a playoff Facebook. What? Is this how I'm gonna be when I'm older? Like, some sort of social media platform's gonna be up there in the future. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I know it's sad, man. Wait. What? What's this? Oh, no, you gotta start from there, dude. No. Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a dad book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad book, which it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Oh! Oh, dang. On the Friday night, you're most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into blissful oblivion. Do Netflix and grill, baby! If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the Lost Shaker Assault, a Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat obviously won't need anything, my survival oh dude, I think I would get Castaway. That way I could figure out how to make my own Wilson, just like how he did in Castaway. I think I'm thinking of the right movie. What are my turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with white long socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. Ooh. I don't know, maybe street smarts? That way. Cause, I don't know. Yeah, let me, Cause if I go with strong dad arms, that's just gonna make me look like I'm all for the body, you know? Tennis shoes, it's like a materialistic kind of thing, you know? I think if anything, I'd probably choose street smarts or a well-manicured lawn, cause, let's face it, none of us are like that clean or anything. At least the guy takes the time to like take care of his lawn. Maybe it's the front lawn, maybe it's the lawn down there. Who knows? But at least it's well taken care of. So I think I'm gonna choose that one. Did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instruction. Oh, this sucks, dude. Salty boat captain, pro skater who's also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space. Ooh. But that's two things, so I think I'm gonna be the pro skater who's also an astronaut. Favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. Dude, Sean Connery's the man. Cause I'm Sean Connery! What's my ideal date? Oh, my ideal date is snapping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, or being emotionally vulnerable. Doing 1,000 I think it'd be the puzzle, because puzzles are always fun. It's like putting the pieces together, one. Yeah, the 1,000-piece puzzle. What do you never leave home without? Sensible cardigan, my sick vape, a book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. Oh, this is me, yeah, dude. I spent a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can get a cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. I think it'd be, dude, conspiracy theories, dude. I don't think that I don't think it's true what they say, you know. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome.
Go.
You got dads.
Whoa. Oh, there's 7. Oh, I thought there were 5 for some reason. I don't. What the? Alright, so let's take a look. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work and family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. On a Friday night, you're most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, desert island, what would it be? Box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6 mile minute. Oh, jeez, I can't read. A sub 6 minute mile. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. What are your favorite movie genres? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. An extra tube of energy gel. Spend a lot of my time thinking about my mild time used to be good. What happened? Have I peaked? Jeez. Back. Matt. Avid music enthusiast. Passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice. Over the coffee spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. Dude, vaporwave. On a Friday night, you are most likely to perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Fine tunes to pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista. Dude, nobody wants to be a barista when they grew up. I doubt it, unless you're basically influenced by your parents into doing it. You're like barista. Or unless you're What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. Jesus. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. I spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Where do we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Oh, dude, no, fuck this guy, dude. Fuck him. This guy's all trying to... I'm definitely not dating this guy, dude. Oh, but he likes deck building. I don't know if that means but he was a dick at the barbecue. Oh, Oh, this is the man. This is the guy I had a one-night stand with. Have it go badly? Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. One thing to take on a desert island, what would be? Gun, what are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What would you want to be when you grew up? Grifter. What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. I spent a lot of time thinking about. You ever really look into a rabbit animals? Jeez. How do you do? Finally decided this jar. Oh man, that's a lot of reading. On a Friday night, you are most likely to will listen to true crime podcast while I taxidermy my newest specimens. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A coffin. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. What would you want to be when you grew up? A bat? Oh, dude, this guy. I feel like he's the lead character. Because I mean, a bat. It's edgy. Hedgy. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. What's your ideal date? It's night. We're at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. I spent a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. Hugo. Middle school teacher, high school teacher. Writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, you're most likely to brew some strong tea, paint my Oh, he likes to paint miniatures. That's cool. I like looking at miniatures. Miniatures are cool. Yeah, like I don't. For those of you who don't know, I like figures and miniatures and all that. Like, I'm just gonna take the cam real quick. I just have this friggin' I have this wall right here. Oh man, like these figures are like spicy, you know. It's my kink. Please don't kink shame me. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. Something about hobbies, you know. But yeah, when you turn on, oh man, his turn-ons are muscles. Would you want to be when you grew up? A movie star? What's your favorite movie genre? Documents art history, ideal date. Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in a comfortable silence. Why do you never leave home without? My glasses, actually I forgot them a lot at home. I spend a lot of time thinking about I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. And finally, Joseph. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running, living in hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out in the open water, setting sail in the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. On Friday night, you're most likely to lead the community in the fun mixer. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My 6-string. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. Oh, dude, if I did pick Joseph, dude, I'm about to cuck the shit out of his wife. Right? I'd cuck her, or I'd be cucking her, cause I'm gonna try to take the man. If I did. What'd you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. One of your favorite feel-good movies? Ideal date? Lovely night in town with my wife. The good book. How can I be a better man, husband, and father? Alright, well, that's Dad Book. So we've met all the characters, looked into all their profiles. I think that's a good place to take a break. So we're gonna save. Great. And yeah, that's a good place to stop off for Dream Daddy. I'm probably just gonna move on to a different game. Who knows? Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll be posting. I'll try to post this up on YouTube later today, later tonight. But yeah. So I guess I'm gonna take a look at my Steam gallery real quick. Let's try playing. I don't really have that many games, so Let's do this real quick. Stuff.